Hi everybody, here we are one week again, doing some readings for the GORLWORLD girls. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know the drill. I wanted to do these readings for today for Foodie Beauty instead of Amber. Amber, I'm going to put her on Thursdays, because Foodie is now the breadwinner of the GORLWORLD universe, you know? Anywho, first of all, I wanted to know a relationship reading between Salah and Foodie Beauty. So let's begin. What does Foodie think of Salah? You. Temperance, reversed, discord, disunion, conflict of interest, impatience, instability. So there we start, guys and girls and everybody in between. What does Salah think of Foodie Beauty? Hey, okay, you jumped. The moon. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. Subconscious, illusion, fear, intuition, mystery, deception, dissatisfaction. So, she sees him as a conflict of interest. He's sick of her. He wants his own family, his own children, blah, 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 blah. While he thinks of her, the illusion. She sold him the Canadian papers and all the mambo jumbo and ended up in deception and dissatisfaction. Dog howling to the moon, but it will never reach it. What is the shared energy between these two? Wheel of Fortune. You have the strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. Change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, and karma. Well, this is a very simple but very explicit reading, probably. Yep, they're changing, they're doing something else. So, yep. Now I wanted to do another reading or relationship reading between Julia, in this case, and Foodie Beauty. So, what does Julia think of Foodie? The lovers. Celebrate the love in your life. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action, commitment, choices, unity. My dog is trying to scratch the floor to make it more comfy, but I don't think that works like that. That is not a mattress, that is the floor. Klein! Chico! Nah, he keeps doing that. Sorry everybody, distractions here and there. He will do that until he feels it's comfy enough, or he deludes himself thinking it's comfy enough, and then he will take a nap. What does Foodie think of Julia? Foolish exercise, wavering, contempt, vulnerable, unorthodox. This is probably reversed, both of them. Like this card would be for Julia and this for Beauty, but okay. This was told the other way around. Maybe Julia sees Foodie as this commitment choices person, but she will choose anybody instead of Julia. She's going to dump Julia, little cat Julia, in friggin' Syria. While Julia is thought as a foolish creature. Maybe because Foodie is a human and she says, oh yes, she's another disposable cat. Probably. Ugh, disgusting. Foodie, you're disgusting, lady. What is the shared energy between these two? The sun, reversed. We pick a lot of this card for Amber. And happiness, negativity, failure, loneliness, need for reflection. Very accurate indeed. Yep. Negativity, loneliness, they're both lonely because one of them has been left behind and the other is actively making things to be left behind. I have some questions too. Is this lady, Foodie Beauty, going back to Canada? Please. Judgment, reversed. Failure to face the facts, delay, disappointment, blame, doubt. Yeah, she's going to go back to Canada probably, but she's going to try and delay it as much as possible. But she's going to go with her tail between his legs back to Cornwall probably. Okay, okay. What will she do once she leaves Syria? Why am I shuffling? I was reading, sorry. What will she do once she leaves Syria? The Hermit, okay, very explicit. All life's answers are within you. Wisdom, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, enlightenment. The solitude thing. She's going to enclose herself in a room or apartment, something, eat herself to sleep, and watch old movies. Yes, the Hermit. Very explicit. Very explicit. Will we have a lesbian arc? Because she says, no, I'm tired of men. All blah blah blah. All these. Yeah, you know. Oh shoot, the Empress. This is the Basically, when you see it upside on this way, you see this femininity. Femininity. That's how you. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this is the womanly card. But reversed, no, she won't. She wants a man, not a. She was the emperor, not the empress. If you catch my drift. Laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. She will probably be alone. Okay, okay. So no lesbian arc for Foodie Beauty. Now I wanted to do the mind, body, and spirit cards, but first for Sala and then for Foodie. Okay. Mind, body, and spirit for Sala. Let's see what it says. I have to blow my nose. I'm very uncomfortable right now. The body. No, the mind, sorry. The Fool. Spread your wings and fly. Anticipation, wonder, curiosity. Oh, new journey. Care is needed. Potential. Yeah, he thinks he's going to make a new relationship with another woman, be a father, all these blahs. So yeah, a new beginning. The body is saying, the High Priestess, reversed. Here the motives, superficiality, confusion, short-sightedness, ignorance. He just wants a young bride. Okay. The mind is saying, yeah, new beginnings. The body is saying, oh yeah, I'm going to be with a young woman, yeah. And the spirit is the Empress, also reversed. Laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. He wants the bride to do all the job. Yep. Oh, Sala. I never thought I would root for you, and I will never root for you then. Now, for Foodie Beauty. Okay, mind. Body and spirit. Let's see. Mind. The devil. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Bondage, materialism, obsession, change, shadows of repression, powerlessness. Yeah, the mind is obsessed with Salah in this case, but in any man in particular. Remember with Bibi and their other exes, so yeah. The body is saying, the star, reversed. Unfulfilled hopes, disappointment, pessimism, doubt, despair. Yeah, the body, she's 41, I think. She's in the... how do you call it? When you are dropping down and there is no turning back. And then, the Empress, also upside down. Sorry guys, I was getting a call. The Empress, reversed. Laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. Yep. And the word I was calling for was downhill. Sorry. So yeah, she's fucked. Yep. And last but not least, the 7 actions of the week. We shuffle this other big ass deck. How do I manage with such a big deck? Maybe I should put it into halves, but maybe Oh shoot, something fell. Oh goodness. Please don't fall. Ay, what a disaster. How do I... If I put half the deck, it will probably leave a lot of actions that might be possible. And the reading won't be probably as accurate. Anywho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 actions, 1 week. Care. Ooh, a man, a woman, and a baby. Parenthood. Patron, support. Maybe the patron part, because maybe she's going back to her mother, or maybe this is Salah's future family, or delusion with a no family. Maybe the image she has when Salah goes away. Luck. Another couple. A jackpot, fortune, reward. Libation. I don't know what this word means. Donation, prayer, religion. Libation, okay, like a purifying action? I don't know. Pray, donation, religion. Okay. New word for me. Triumph. Success, victory, achievement. Schedule. Management, plan, organize. Ooh, death again. Endless, harm, inevitable. And stop. Break, pause, stagnation. This seems like Salah's delusion after Foodie is out. Something that is inevitable and is endless, because once she's away, she won't come back to his life as far as he thinks. He could have a wife, a child, become a father. He could go deeper into his religion. He could be successful, have this farm, his new, how do you call it, business. He could be a lucky man. But everything, if he stops, breaks with Foodie Beauty, and she is just a ghost of his past, you know? This is the thing for today, I think. Thank you. Sorry for the cut. I feel sorry. They were calling to the door, and now you know how to open the gate. I am not like Foodie. Anywho, that about does it. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with all your friends. You know the thing. Goodbye!